So hello, so this is the Harvest Cells app record. This is not just the fully function app, but only a preview. But it has all the features, the create, update, read, and delete. So before we created this kind of application, it targets our users like farmers. Farmers use notebooks or paper to record harvests, which can easily get lost or damaged, and it is hard to calculate total sales and income manually. So when comes is there's no easy way to track leftover stock or unsold harvest. So this kind of application, it lets farmers record harvest, log sales, and see summaries offline. It only replaces paper logs and saves time, and also help track production and incomes easily. So these apps only like the same concept as Notepad, but it has the calculation part. It shows the summary, sales summary, harvest summary, and their main stock. So later on, this will show if we add the crops, the harvest, and sales. So let's start with the core MVP features, which is the crop, harvest, and sales. So let's start with the crop management. So let's add a crop, which is carrots, well, obviously vegetable, but there are other options here, fruit, grain, and other. Then the date, you can select the date, say 27, fresh, planted, there, flash planted, let's say the number, let's put the additional number of the description, 200, let's add. Then it will show in the remaining stock the harvested, sold, and remaining, and the sales summary later on. Now let's add more, another type of, say, apple, fruit, long date, same date, plantains, say five, which is apples tree. So let's five, then, and let's put it 500 there. So it would show in the remaining stock. So when we're going to harvest, this is the lists of each harvested options. Let's start with carrot, say 100, harvest, bunches, date, 30, right, harvest, 100, and that. Then it will show the harvested is 300, and the remaining is 100. Okay, let's do the another harvest. Apple quantity, say 50, bunches, and fresh harvest 50. Let's start that. Then it will show in the remaining stock. Now this can also do the update. See the quantity, harvest 50. Put that there. The fresh harvest 50. Same with apples there. Or you can also update the crop part. See what? See 150 harvested. The apple 100 there. You could also change the harvested 30, remain stock, recent harvest. Now let's go with sales. carrots, buyer, quantity sold, let's say 10, price per unit 6, that's per kilo, sold 8, sold by Stefan, first 6 per kilo, let's add that. Then it will show the sales summary. Then total income is found. Total sold 10 per units, 6 per kg, and $60. And it will show the sold also in the remaining stock. Now let's try with Apple. Sold, say, 10 units, 7 per kilo. So 7 kg. And then also show the remaining stock sold. The sales summary, total $70, recent harvest and recent. So yeah, but you can also update this to say 10 per kg. There, you can also update here. Now it will change to $100 totals in sales. So yeah, that would be the functions, the create, update, read, and now is for the delete part. So if we're going to delete this part, this is the carrot, it would the sold it will be removed, the sales summary and let's remove the apple. So the total sales summaries will also be removed. Now if we're going to remove the all data of all these remaining stock, you can also click here and clear our data. So yeah, you remove the remaining stock, the sales summary and the harvest summary. So that would be all in this application. The Crud, the create, read, update, and delete. So when, this is only a preview yet, but this preview needs to be run on extension, which is the called Flutter web emulator for this. And we are using a, well, since this is on offline, so yeah, that would be all.